Hey guys, welcome back. It has been, what, 2 months since we posted a video. Harvest is done, fall tillage is done, everything's washed up, put away. We've done a little bit of anhydrous, but finally been slowing down a little bit, doing some odds and ends, and I want to get back into the videos. So Grandpa and I thought that we would bring you guys along and show you guys some of our projects that we want to do in the future. It's going to be all four-wheel drives this time around. We've got some row crop stuff that we want to do as well, but the four-wheel drives they're cooler. So let's go check some of these out and drop a comment down below what you want to see done first, and maybe we can talk the old man into doing that first.
Right here we got a Versatile 700. It came out with a 555 Cummins engine in it. It has a Caterpillar TA22 transmission. Most of them came out on 18.438 rubber. This particular tractor here's got triple outlets with a 3-point hitch, a factory cab with air conditioning, and it was made from 1972, I believe, to 1977. And when it came out, it had a list price of about $37,800. This is our 4100 International. It's a no cab. This particular one's a no cab tractor. This is basically a standard transmission. It was just a little over 100 horse, and in its day, it was about a $15,000 to $16,000 tractor, depending upon how you equipped it. There were about 1,217 tractors of this model built, a few more than what the 4300 was, and these tractors were built between 1965 and 1968. This tractor's original paint, and it's going to get a facelift here this winter, and we'll try and make a real nice looking tractor out of it. This is our 1805 Massey here. It's got a 3208. It's just got a standard gear drive transmission. This particular tractor doesn't have air conditioning in it. Most of them came out on 18.438, although there were a few other tire options available on the tractor. I believe most of these tractors were all made in England, and I'm not positive, but later on Massey went and bought their tractors from Mart, which was later on bought out by Agco. The 1805 weighs in at about 18,000 pounds, was made from 1974 to 1977, and had a price tag of about $38,000. This is a Steiger Bearcat ST225. Basically had 225 horsepower engine in it. It had the Caterpillar 10-liter motor in it. This one here's got the 10-speed transmission on it. This tractor here is bareback, no hitch, no shaft, which was available on a lot of the tractors. This particular one didn't get the PTO shaft in it. It came out with a price of about $66,500, equipped the way it is right here. This 82 model tractor here is pretty much original. We did detail all the frame rails on it and the paint and that, but it's a pretty nice tractor. Got about 6,000 hours on it, and we're planning to take this thing to the field and use a little bit on our farm. This is our 4180 white right here. They actually had about 181 horsepower. They used a 3208 Cat engine in. They used their own transmission. It was a 6-speed transmission with a high-low range, which basically gave them 12 speeds. This particular tractor has a 3-point hitch, has a PTO, 18.438 tires with hook-on duals, and in the day cost about $45,000. Alice Chalmers, a 440 tractor here. Alice Chalmers had Steiger build their tractor for them. In this particular model, they used the 555 Cummins in the tractor. It was equipped from the factory with a 3-point hitch. This model was, and no PTO, and a regular 10-speed truck transmission in it, 18.430 tires, and basically they used the same frame in this tractor here as what they used in the Wildcat. Back in the day in 1973, this was a little over $18,000 tractor. This is our Steiger Super Wildcat. The same frame as our AC440 that we talked about earlier, but instead they used the 3150 Caterpillar motor in it. They used a 10-speed transmission in it. And this particular tractor here has a 3-point hitch, no PTO, and it's just a real nice, basic 175 horsepower tractor with 18-430 tires. These tractors were built from 1969 to 1974 and weighed in at about 18,000 pounds. This is the Minneapolis Moline A4T 1600. It was available with a gas 504 motor with a diesel 585 engine. It was marketed in the green as an Oliver 2655. It was marketed as a white Plainsman, and white also marketed as a cockshut in Canada for their cockshut dealers. It was painted red, like this one here is, yellow like the step is here, and in the Olivers was 2655. But basically, it was the same tractor, just marketed under different names and different colors. This is a versatile 555. They had the 555 Cummins motor in them. This particular tractor with heat, air conditioning, and equipped as it is here in 1982 was about an $82,000 tractor. It had just a manual transmission in it and about a 25 gallon per minute hydraulic pump. This is our Cougar ST225. It's over 270 horse. Uses the 3306 Caterpillar engine, 10-speed transmission. This particular tractor is bareback, no hitch or no shaft. Was made from 81 to 83 and had a list price in 1982 of about $82,000, equipped as this one right here is. This is our John Deere 8850. It's got a Kinsey repower in it. It came out with the John Deere V8, which was a 955 cubic inch engine. Actually now it's got a 855 cubic inch engine, but it's got the very durable big cam Cummins engine in it. Turns a little bit more horsepower than it was with the 955. Got the L710 38s on it. This is our Steiger Panther 3. Came out with the 903 Cummins engine in it, 310 horsepower. This particular one's got the 10-speed truck transmission. Was also available with an Allison automatic transmission in it. This tractor here's got 23 134s and hook-on duals. Got a 3-point hitch and a PTO. Be an excellent grain cart tractor. This is our 946 Ford Versatile. It's got the 360 horsepower, 855 big cam Cummins motor. This particular tractor here has got the manual transmission. It was available with the 12-speed power shift transmission. It's got the 520/42 rubber on the back. It's bareback, meaning no hitch or no shaft. In 1989 was about a $116,000 tractor.
Yep.
This is a Case 1200. Came out with the Case 504 Case motor. Originally it was about 105 horsepower, but it really lacked some of the horsepower the competition was coming up with. So they shortly thereafter put a turbocharger on it with a pyrometer to watch your exhaust gas and took it to 120 horsepower. This particular tractor here is a bareback tractor. It's an original tractor, a manual transmission, and about a $17,000 tractor when it came out. This is our 1969 model Case 1470. It had the 504 turbocharged, factory turbocharged motor, 23 126 tires, about a 16 gallon per minute hydraulic pump. Cost about $19,000 in the day. This particular model here is a bareback tractor with a manual transmission. This is our Ford FW30. Steiger built this tractor for Ford. I believe they used the Panther frame. They used the 903 motor. This particular tractor has the 10-speed manual transmission, but was available with an automatic. It's got a PTO and a 3-point hitch. It's actually a hydraulic PTO. They use 20.8 34 tires, built from 77, I believe, to 1982, and in about 1980, it was about an $85,000 tractor, depending upon how it was equipped. This is the a pair of actually Tiger Steiger 3s. This is the 450 and this is the 470. The 450 we rehabbed a few years ago. You've probably seen it on YouTube a time or two. We pull a 14 bottom plow with it. It's got an Allison 6-speed transmission, 1150 motor in it. Very nice driving, very nice handling tractor. Both tractors have the 35.5 forestry tires on them. The 470, from what I understand, they made a very few of them with the 34.8 Caterpillar motor. I think less than a dozen of them. And that, but that tractor is actually a slight bit newer than this one right here is. One of the things on these tractors, you don't see very many of the 450s or 470s, but back in the day, this was about a $185,000 tractor, and you think of that compared to some of the other tractors we looked at today, it's far, far and above what the other tractors were in price, but it was also far, far and above what the other tractors were in horsepower with a deluxe transmission. This is our Oliver 2655 tractor, which was basically 169 engine horsepower, 143 PTO horsepower. It was marketed as the 2655, the A4T 1600, the white Plainsman, and in Canada it was marketed as a, through the Cockshed dealers, as a Cockshed tractor. And marketed between 1970 to 1972 in the 2655 model. Had cab heat and air conditioning as options. Also, they've marketed a 2455, which was very low production. I think it's between 8 and 10 numbers of those made, and looked very similar, was marketed with and without a cab. This is the 8550 Alice Chalmers tractor. It was a 12-liter, 731-inch with dual turbos on it, and unlike a lot of tractors today, each turbo took care of 3 of the cylinders, each on its own manifold, twin stacks. Quite a unique tractor, especially in its day. It was marketed with an acoustic cab. This particular tractor's got 3-point hitch and PTO, and in the day equipped like this, it was about an $86,893 tractor as equipped.
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. This is just one that we thought would be kind of easy to get back into the videos, and that we, I don't know, it's cool. So let me know what you guys thought down in the comments and what you guys want to see done first, and maybe we can work something out. So until next time, I'll see you in the next one.